Hey everybody, welcome to Video X. Neil and I are very excited to help you grow your business through the use of these types of video ads. Now, first things first, I want to take a moment to introduce myself. So, this is me, Justin Sardi. Now, I'm a video marketing expert specializing in building up YouTube channels and turning them into recurring income streams for myself, my students, and my clients. My focus is on AdWords for video or YouTube ads, and I've created a number of training courses, this being the most in-depth, about using these types of ads to dominate any market no matter how crowded it may be. I also run a software company that focuses on creating tools for YouTube and video marketers. These tools, much like Qzx900, allow advertisers like you to get the most out of their ad spend and also allow you to automate most of the time-consuming process while increasing your ROI along the way. If you haven't checked out Qzx900 yet, go ahead and check out that video demo and learn how it's allowed me and my students to get more than 2 times the results out of the exact same ad budget. Now on to the course. Now, here's a quick rundown of the modules. There are 11 modules as well as a couple bonus modules that will be going in there. So module 1 is going to be the big picture. We're going to talk about why video ads, and then also walk you through the basic setup process of setting up your YouTube channel, your AdWords account, and linking those two things together. Then comes module number 2, which is the Video X Foundation. Here we talk about the 6 steps for setting up a YouTube channel that's going to be able to provide you with that recurring income that I was talking about, basically become a long-term asset for your business. That's the foundation, right? Module number 3 is the ad types and when to use each type of ad. Now we'll briefly touch on that with module 1, just the 2 types of ads that we'll be talking about. But module 3 will kind of dive in a little deeper, talk about when to use each one of those. Module number 4 is going to be the AdWords for Video tour. That's where we're going to jump into AdWords. I'm going to give you the rundown on the platform, where to find everything, how all of that works. Module 5 will talk about the targeting options. Now these are very important, very core part of the whole process is knowing how to target. So we'll walk you through all the different targeting options, what each of those means, and when to use each of those targeting options. One of my favorite targeting options is actually the retargeting or remarketing, as AdWords likes to call it, and that's going to be module number 6. I'm going to walk you through the process of placing your pixels, how all of that works, the different types of retargeting. I know that is a targeting option, but it goes a little more in depth, and I want to make sure that you fully understand and are able to implement retargeting right away, because that's honestly one of my favorite targeting options. Module number 7, we'll talk about tracking our conversions, because if you don't know where your conversions are coming from, you are flying blind, right? Module number 8 will be the campaign setup. So once you get all the foundation out of the way, it's time to set up our first campaign, right? Module number 9 is going to be all about reporting and what the different analytics are, what's happening with your ad campaign, all that good stuff. Module 10 is all about scaling. What do you do once you've got a winning campaign? How do you scale that up and make the most possible? And module number 11 is going to be all about crafting the video ads. That's going to include scripting guides, all that good stuff that you need to know in order to get your video ad crafted. All right, now first steps, that about wraps up the intro module. First steps, go ahead and join the Facebook Mastermind group. That's a great place for everybody to bounce ideas off each other. We'll talk higher level strategies, be posting some case studies, and it'll be a good way for us to keep in contact with you as well. Then go ahead and check out Qzx900 if you haven't already. Now Qzx900 is going to help you dial in your ad campaigns and really eliminate the guesswork out of the targeting. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in the targeting options module, but definitely check out Qzx900 if you have not already. And right after this video, go ahead and jump into module 1, which will be the big picture module. So that is it for the intro. Just kind of wanted to give you a rundown, let you know what's going to be going on. And if you do have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to support. And there is actually a support tab in the members area where you can get in contact with us if you're having any issues, questions, anything like that. So that is it for the intro module. I will see you on module 1. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now this is module number 1 and we'll be talking about the big picture of video ads. So we'll start off by talking about why you should be using these types of ads. There's some really good reasons and we'll go over those in this module. Then we'll talk a little bit about what you can do with these types of ads. Similar to other forms of paid traffic, you can drive traffic with them was kind of the big one, but we'll talk about specific uses, right? We'll talk about the basic ad types. Now there are 2 types of ads that we're going to be covering. Both of them are video ads, but we'll get into that shortly. Then we'll cover what you need before you get started, and then the future modules will talk about getting all of that set up as well. So all right, let's dive in. So why use these types of video ads? Well, number 1 reason, and honestly this one's a huge one, is YouTube is the number 2 search engine on the internet right now. It's the 2nd largest search engine. It gets the most search traffic right behind Google. So there's a ton of search traffic on there. People are actively searching for how do I do X, Y, or Z, or just product reviews. You name it, there is something on YouTube covering it, and you're actually going to learn how you can take full advantage of that search traffic as well through in-display ads, but we'll talk about that in a second here. Now, the average YouTuber that's on YouTube watches 5 hours of YouTube video per month. That's about 10 minutes per day. Pretty good statistic right there. 5 hours of YouTube per month, and your ads can reach those people, right? Now, there are more than 1 billion of these YouTubers out there, and YouTube is in 71 countries and 61 different languages. Now, this next one is a pretty big one. Now, YouTube overall, and even YouTube on mobile alone, reaches more 18 to 34-year-olds and 18 to 49-year-olds than any cable network in the US. Now, YouTube overall reaches the 18 to 34, and YouTube mobile actually grows it a little more and goes 18 to 49. Now, that's more people than any cable network in the US, and people, businesses in particular, pay big money to advertise on these cable networks, and it's not even that targeted. So basically you can get a ton of dirt cheap traffic, and it's extremely targeted, and you could place your ad in front of people at the exact moment they're searching for what you have to offer as well. Now, what exactly can be done with these types of video ads? Well, they can be used to obviously get views and increase engagement. That should kind of go without saying. Obviously, they're video ads. You can use them to get views, right? You can use them to build a subscriber base. Now, the subscriber base I'm talking about right now is YouTube, so you can build up a YouTube channel by running some channel subscribe ads, things like that. But you can build up a big subscriber base, and anytime you release a new video or new content, your subscriber base is notified. You can also use these ads to build an email list. Now, that's a pretty big one. I've used these ads to build email lists, and there's actually a couple case studies in here about that as well. And I've been able to, in some cases, get emails in the 50-cent range. I've been using these to sell products. You can sell physical products, digital products, affiliate products, software, you name it. Video can be used to sell anything, and you can obviously get additional traffic, get more eyes on your video, used to sell it, used to sell whatever you're selling, and that equals more sales, right? They can be used to drive traffic back to websites, content, blog posts, whatever it may be. And they can also be used for branding, which is a huge one. Big corporations do this quite often, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of these ads on YouTube as well. Companies like Geico, whatever it may be, they can be used very similar to television advertisements, where you just kind of throw up the ad and people watch it, right? Now, They can also be used for retargeting, which is a huge one. And retargeting is something that we'll be covering. There's a whole module devoted to retargeting in here, but that is definitely one of the most effective ways to use these types of ads as well. Now, there are a couple different types of video ads that we're going to be talking about, and both of them are what's called true view video ads. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about those. Now, as I mentioned, both formats of ads are what are called true view ads, and we're talking about in-display ads right here and in-stream ads. And I'll touch briefly on those, and then we'll have some module or another module diving more deeply into those, showing you exactly how they work, best practices, all that good stuff. So as I mentioned, both of these video ads are true view ads, which means you only pay if a viewer actually watches your video. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, these right here, these in-display ads, these are like the search engine results. So when somebody searches on YouTube, there are these top two ads right here. Those are in-display ads. Now, the way those work is if somebody clicks on one of these video ads, they're going to be taken to whatever landing page you want them to go to, whether it's the watch page or your channel page, and we'll explain that a little bit later. They're going to go to a certain page to watch your video. Now, when they do that, because they've clicked on your video and elected to watch it, you then pay for that video view. Now, in-stream ads, those are the ones that most people are familiar with. Those are the ones that you have to watch for 5 seconds, then you have the opportunity to skip them. Well, with these types of ads, the advertiser only pays if the viewer watches 30 seconds or the entire video, whichever comes first. So let's say your video is 29 seconds and somebody watches 28 seconds and skips it. You pretty much got your whole message across, but you didn't pay for the view because that doesn't actually count as a view. Now, I know Facebook ads actually charge you if somebody watches 3 seconds. Well, viewer retention, like your audience retention rate drops off quite a bit after the first however many seconds, right? So with Facebook ads, somebody watches 3 seconds, you pay. YouTube ads, somebody watches 30 seconds or 29 seconds, whatever, and skips it, you don't pay. So you're getting some serious engagement with these in-stream ads, and they work extremely well. And these can actually be used to drive traffic back to websites as well. So, we'll talk a little bit more about the different types of video ads in one of the next modules here. I'll show you how they function, all that good stuff. Now, before getting started, you're obviously going to need a couple of things. You're going to need an AdWords account because, well, these are AdWords for video ads or YouTube ads, so it's all done through AdWords. You're going to need a YouTube channel because, once again, we're going to be on YouTube, and you're going to need a website. Now, this website is optional, but I seriously recommend having a website. If you just want to keep all your traffic within YouTube, that is doable, but having a website is always a good idea because you can then place your retargeting pixels. You can actually do that through YouTube as well without having a website, which we'll also cover. But having a website is going to allow you to capture leads, set up sales pages, whatever it may be, create bonus pages, all that good stuff. It's just going to help you out and ultimately aid in your money-making ability if you have a website. And then you're going to need videos because, well, these are video ads. So you're going to need some different ads as well as some video content on there also. Now, I have set up channels that are strictly ads, and we actually promote content as well. Not everything has to be a video ad in the sense of, hey, click here and buy this, right? It's not like that on YouTube, and we'll get into that in one of the future modules as well. So the next couple videos are going to be covering the basic setup of the accounts that I just covered, the YouTube account, the AdWords account, and linking that YouTube account to your website, right? Then we'll talk a little bit about optimizing your channel, and this is all the channel setup really, so that's goes with the basic setup of the accounts. We'll talk a little bit about linking AdWords as well. So that is coming up in the rest of this module, and that is the next step for you. So from here, you're going to go ahead, watch the next video, follow along, and create your AdWords account, create your YouTube account, and link to your website if you have one also. Now, in the next video, I'm also going to talk about getting a free $100 AdWords credit. So definitely check that out as well and go through that process, and I will see you in the next videos. Bye for now. Alright, in this video we're going to talk about the basic setups of the accounts. So let's go ahead and obviously first you're going to need a Gmail account. So what we're going to do is go to gmail.com and then we're going to go ahead and add an account. So because I've already been signed in. So you actually, if you don't have an account, you have to create one. So we'll go ahead and create an account. We're just going to fill out this information right here. And you really only need one account. You can create multiple YouTube channels under said account. So you're definitely going to need a Gmail account. That helps a lot with the whole process, linking up your AdWords, your YouTube, all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new account real quick. I'm going to pause this so you don't have to sit through me filling all this info out, but I'm going to do this and walk you through the entire process. Alright, so I just filled out that form basically with some information. I didn't even put a phone number in, anything like that. You can if you'd like. So I went ahead and did that and created a Gmail account. Now, as you can see under here, we can actually get all of these things, one of which is a YouTube account. Another one is going to be an AdWords account. So all we have to do here is go, continue to Gmail, and that is the first step, if this would work. All right, so what we're going to do now is go on over to youtube.com. There we go, and just kind of close this out as we're doing that. Cool. We'll go over here to YouTube. Another way to do it is click these little boxes up here, and you're just going to click on YouTube also, so you can do that as well. So what we're going to do is go ahead and sign in, and there we go. So and all we did, we were logged in to our Gmail account that we just created, right? And now we have a YouTube channel. And we'll talk a little bit more about setting up the YouTube channel and optimization in a second here, but just kind of want to walk you through setting up each of these accounts. So got your YouTube channel, then we can go to our settings or our creator studio and kind of change all of this stuff as well, right? So next we're going to go to adwords.google.com. Actually, not next. I forgot. I want to point something out. So we're going to go to YouTube. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, right? And we're going to go click on this advertise button. Now, if we scroll down to the very bottom of this page, we're going to get, you can see, get $100 free credit when you spend $25 on video ads. Now, they change this from time to time, so just kind of be aware there, but it may be $75, but right now it's $100. You could pick which which city or country you're in as well. So I'm in the United States. I'm just going to plug my email address in here. And send my code. Now this is going to work for brand new AdWords accounts, right? So here we got to enter this 107 and send me my code, right? So pretty simple here. All right, so here is our code right here. They also sent this to our Gmail account, which maybe not, but they should have. So what we're going to do, we've got this, so we're just going to copy this code right here, and we're going to create an AdWords account. Whoops, there we go. Maybe not. Anyway, we'll click Start Advertising Now. So this is basically just opened up an AdWords account for us, right? So you can actually see we're logged in over here. There we go. We don't want to do that. There we go. So here we go. We're over here on AdWords, right? And it asks for a website. You actually do kind of need a website, so you could put whatever you'd like in there, but let's just actually just skip the guided setup for now. And here we're going to do our basic setup of AdWords. So country, United States. I am actually on Mountain Time, not Arizona. Arizona doesn't change, and I'm using the US dollar, right? All right, let's wait for this. Cool. Now we are in our AdWords account, right? So this loaded up, and here we have the option to create our first campaign, but what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over here to billing. And remember, we got our code, right? So we're going to actually have to set up a payment option here. And this is just the very basic basic AdWords setup right here. We're going to go into linking it, everything shortly. So what you're going to do is fill in your account type, business or individual, name and address, your contact number, your Gmail account, and actually here we go. You can see here's our promotional code, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and set all of this up. Once we go through this right here, filling all that out, we're going to click complete sign up, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and set all this up real quick, and you'll be able to see the next screen. All right, so I set up my billing, and now that that is in there, I can go back over here to this billing tab. And what we're going to do is we are going to click on Manage Promotional Codes, right? And here we go. So we're going to add a promotional code right here. And we're going to come back to our Gmail account, snag our promotional code right here. Oops. Okay, so we're going to copy that. And we're going to come back on over here to AdWords. We're going to pop our promotional code in here and click Save. There we go. So now we get $100 when we spend $25 on video ads. So all you have to do is spend $25, we get an extra $100 for free. So that is the basic AdWords setup. So that's all we're going to do for right now. That's the only step you need to take. Just get it set up. We're going to create our first campaign a little bit down the road. So that wraps up the accounts that you're actually going to need. So we created our AdWords account, we created our Gmail account, and we created our YouTube channel, sort of. We've got a good chunk of the YouTube channel out of the way. We actually have to do all the optimization. So I'm going to wrap this video up. In the next couple videos, what we're going to talk about is setting up the YouTube channel, optimizing it the correct way, because there is a right and wrong way to do this. And then we're going to, from there, we're going to talk about linking it to your AdWords account, linking it to your website, all that good stuff. So that wraps up this module. Bye for now. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to the training. Now in this module, I'm going to walk you through the exact process for setting up your YouTube channel and optimizing it the right way, just getting the main basic setup out of the way. So first things first, what we are going to do is click up over here on this little eye guy, and then we're going to go on over to the Creator Studio. All right, now it says you must create a channel. So what we're going to do here is just click Create a Channel. Here's what's going to happen. It's going to say set up your channel on YouTube, and it's going to also give us a Google Plus profile. So let's just go ahead and edit this because I don't want to be on here as me. So let's click here for another business name because we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and name this one Totally Awesome Products. Oops. All right, and this is going to be a brand will be fine. Get a Google Plus page, and we'll click Done. All right. Not quite sure, so let's maybe see. Here we go. So we've got our main Gmail account, and then under here we have a channel for this particular a channel for this. So basically we can have multiple channels underneath one Gmail account, right? So that's good there. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and click this drop down again, and we're just going to go on over. We're in our Totally Awesome Products channel. We're going to go to our Creator Studio. Now what we're going to need to do is come on down here to Channel, right? And first things first, you're going to need to verify your channel. So it's going to ask you, saying, verify your account by phone. And basically what you're going to need to do is either put your phone number in here. So you can say, here's where I am. I want you to call me or text me, whichever one you would like. So from here, you just say, okay, and then they'll give you a call. So let's go ahead and go forward with this. All right, so we put our phone number in, got the verification code sent to the cell phone. So all we're going to do is just plug that in there, and oops, 2, and go ahead and click submit. Now our YouTube channel is verified, right? So this is going to open up quite a few features. What we're going to do now is go ahead and click on this advanced settings, right? So we're going to go ahead and change, change our country to where we are. So we're in the United States here. And then we're going to want to throw some channel keywords in here. So, maybe cool product, cool gadgets, uh, you know, and I'm just setting this up as if it were a channel for, if we're going to be doing a bunch of awesome product reviews, right? So maybe like helicopters, drones, whatever. So we're going to throw all of our channel keywords in here, right? So we're going to do that. It depends. Honestly, I don't usually let advertisements be displayed alongside my videos because I use these videos for marketing purposes, right? Then we're going to go ahead and link our AdWords account, right? Now, it's pretty simple to do. We've got our AdWords account open, so all we're going to do is click this link in AdWords account and paste our customer ID into that box. So what we're going to do is pull our customer ID right here. Go ahead and copy that, come back over here, and go ahead and paste that. There we go, and we're just going to assign a name to the AdWords account. So this one would be whatever, awesome products. Right? And we're going to make sure that everything here is checked. So we're going to click finish there. That's going to link our AdWords account. Then we're going to associate our website. Now, it's very important to associate a website with your YouTube channel if you want to use these types of ads to drive traffic to any types of pages, right? So what we're going to do, and I'll just kind of give you a quick rundown on this, we can associate one of our channels with our websites. So let's go ahead and say we want to associate this particular channel with, justinsardi.com, right? So we'll go ahead and type that in there. We're going to add this. And it's going to say pending, right? So what we're going to have to do is request approval from this for our site. And you could see here is how you verify that you own it. So we'll go ahead and click this. We're going to have to log in here. The only thing is this is under one of our accounts here, that this particular Gmail account. So that's fine, but we're going to go So now that we logged in, we're at our Webmaster Central. Now there are a couple of ways you can go ahead and do this, and this all depends on how you want to do it. The recommended method is obviously to upload an HTML file. So what you're going to do is download this verification file. What you have to do is make sure that you are logged in to the right YouTube channel. So right here, this particular channel is under a specific email. I need to make sure that when I'm over here at this Webmaster Central, when I click on this, this is the same email right here. Otherwise, this will not work. And I ran into that problem in the past, and it was a real headache to figure out that all I had to do was switch that up there, and I was logged into the wrong account. I could not figure it out. So you have to be logged into the Webmaster Central dashboard with the email that you use to set up your YouTube channel, right? So from here, you're going to download this verification file if you're doing the recommended method. Log into your cPanel and upload a file. I'm not going to get into that because everybody has different cPanels and how all of that works. You might have to get in contact with your web guy, but you're going to take this file right here and upload it to your site, and then you're going to confirm a successful upload by visiting this right here in your browser, and then you're going to click verify, and what it's going to do is verify your channel, right? Now, verify that you own the site and allow you to send traffic via cards and external annotations. Now, there are some alternate methods, and each of these is kind of detailed here. So you can do these meta tags, domain name provider, where you just log into whatever domain name provider you have, verify it that way. And then Google Analytics is another way, but you have to have the code on there that's a little more advanced. And the Google Tag Manager, same thing, you're going to have the code on there. So that's how you verify your channel. I'm not actually going to link this one up. This is for a demo account, so I will show you what it looks like on my main account in a second here. So we've actually need to associate our site there. And once we kind of go through these, we're just going to go ahead and click Save. Now this is going to save everything for us, and then we can kind of come in here to our channel and check out our status and features. Everything's good, right? We have everything that we need. External annotations right here, so that's green light. We just have to link our site, then we can use those, and everything else is good. If you are trying to build up your channel, I recommend adding a branding watermark, and what this is going to do is just make sure that there's a little subscribe link at the bottom of your, let's see, at the bottom of your video, right? So let's go ahead and find video marketing metrics right here. That's weird. I guess I need to redo this channel. But, you know, right here, this is a quick case study I did. So at about 5 seconds, if I scroll in, you see this little subscribe button right here. Well, if you click this, that's going to automatically subscribe you to this channel, right? So that's what that branding watermark does right there. So we can actually kind of go back a little bit here. All right, so if we add a watermark there, that's what it's going to do. And when somebody clicks on it, they'll be able to subscribe. I definitely recommend doing that if you're trying to build a channel up. But yeah, that's totally up to you. So now that our channel is all up and ready to go, what we are going to need to do is so we've linked our YouTube channel to our AdWords, and we've linked our channel to our AdWords account as well. So what we're going to need to do next is add additional things to our channel, like videos, right? But we'll get to that shortly. So now what we're going to want to do is make sure that our channel has the necessary channel art and everything that we need here, right? So we're going to go ahead and go back to our channel, which is just back to our channel. You can click over Creator Studio, go there, or you can click one of the links over the side, go to our channel. Now there's a couple things we're going to want to do. As you can see, we have no channel art here. So we're going to want to add channel art. We're also going to want to add a little, a thumbnail as well. So let's go ahead. All we're going to do to edit the channel icon, it's going to take us back to Google+. So we're just going to click that. We're going to edit this on Google+, and this will take us over here, and you're just going to click on that photo, and we should be able to select a photo from our computer. Now, with Video X, we included a channel art creator, so you'll actually be able to select or basically use the channel art creator, create your channel art. Otherwise, you can go to Fiverr if you don't want to actually do it. I've done that before as well. Then we've got our channel art. All you're going to do is click Add Channel Art, and you're going to upload a photo from your computer. Once again, here's the recommended channel art size, and you can use the channel art creator there. Otherwise, you can go over here, how to create channel art. They got some templates, all this good stuff as well. So we're going to get channel art up here, and then we are going to add our links and things like that. But we will get to that once we kind of start adding a couple videos and going through this whole process. So once you have added your little thumbnail and your channel art, you're going to come up over here and click this little Edit Links button right here. So you click this little pencil, go to Edit Links, and what you can do is you can actually throw in a bit more information about your channel. And this is all about optimizing your YouTube channel. So go ahead and throw in a little channel description here, fill that out, click Done. For business inquiries, you can email, and you can throw an email in there that you'll get correspondence to. Recommend doing that so you can answer some customer support if needed, right? Country, I don't know why they're making me do this again, but they are. So United States, cool. And then we can add custom links. So we can overlay links here over the channel art. And all you have to do is click add, title the link, throw a URL in there, right? Now, pretty simple to do. We'll go ahead and click done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually pause real quick, and I'm going to pull up one of my other channels that I actually have some channel art and things in and show you how those links look and how all those work. All right, so here is one of my other channels here. This one's one that's just kind of getting started, getting going. So this is called Video Marketing Metrics. So I got my little thumbnail here. I edited that, very simple. Got my channel art here, and as you can see, I've got links. I've got one back to my Facebook page, one back to my actual website right here, right? And it says Complete Guide to Video Ads. If you hover over it, Facebook, and then get Tubes of Light for free. So what I did is I can actually edit these links, and as you can see in here, I've got my little description. Tells a little bit, here's where you email for business inquiries. Here's my different links that I have on here, and I can actually add 2 more there as well. So those are my links. That's how I kind of have everything set up. And then what you're going to need to do is go to the Home tab here, and right up here, right above or right under your channel art in the top right hand corner, you'll see this little edit button. So you're going to want to edit channel navigation, and you are going to want to enable browse mode. So this default view right here, you're going to want to click enable, right? And then change your feed. So if you want people to add a video to a playlist, you can notify people, like or save a video or subscribe to a channel, whatever, cool. And then you can enable discussion as well. So we're going to go ahead and click save right there. You're definitely going to want to do that. And what that's going to do is allow you to add a channel trailer once you do this browse mode, right? So, or enable the view that they were talking about. So here you can see we've got our main video up here. Then we can add a section. So when we're adding sections to our YouTube channel or creating playlists, what we can do is just click that add a section. We can say, okay, select content. And here's all our different content. So popular uploads, liked videos. We could do playlists, and usually I go ahead and throw playlists in there, but videos, popular uploads, whatever that may be, you can actually, let's just go ahead and throw popular uploads in there and click done. So right here you can see here are our popular uploads. Here's the videos with the most views, and it kind of goes down in order there, right? Now for new visitors, you can actually add a channel trailer. So you can see all these different videos I have in here. Some of these are not public. I was running them like this one right here. Obviously I was running this as an ad because it's got 4,000 views and it's not listed anywhere. So that's an ad. I can feature that if I would like, if I'd like to. I can kind of throw up whatever I'd like in here. So maybe I throw up this AdWords for video tutorial, or this case study, or but whatever I want to do in here, I can throw in any of these videos right here. So let's go ahead and say I want to do this AdWords for video tutorial. We'll click save. Or case study, sorry. So this was a case study that I did about all that, trying to get people to join the Facebook group, right? You may have seen this. So I can go ahead and put that there, and that'll save, and then I've got some sections here, and I can create playlists and put those under there, but that we'll cover in a little bit more advanced section when we talk about growing your audience, all that good stuff. For this, we're mostly just talking about ads. So that's a basic setup right here. In this particular channel, if we come on over here to our YouTube settings, right, and we go to view additional features, it's going to take us to the Creator Studio. You can see same thing with this channel, green lights, advanced. We've got some things, we've got all our keywords in here, no advertisements. I've got my account linked, and my website is linked as well. So that's about it for the channel setup. From there, we've linked our AdWords account with this. We're good to go there. Now it's time to kind of dive into the AdWords for Video platform. You've got everything set up and basically set up enough to where we can upload a video, start running some traffic right away. So that being said, we'll see you on the next video where we're going to give you the tour of AdWords for Video. Now, here is where we associate our website, right? Now, this is a very important step in the process. So we're basically going to associate our channel with a website. Now this is going to, as you can see, help them improve the quality of search results and verify your channel. Cool. So basically what we're going to do is we are going to put a website in here. So let's say I want to use Video Ads Crash Course, right? So we'll just say add. All right, now this is going to be pending, and we're going to actually have to verify that we own it by clicking verify right here. This is where we verify ownership. So there's a couple different methods. The easiest method by far is going to be this HTML file upload. There are some alternate methods here with HTML tag, you know, all this good stuff here, but the easiest one is this. So basically we're going to download this file. So we'll go ahead and click save, and it's been downloaded, right? Now all we're going to need to do next is upload the file to videoadscrashcourse.com and then confirm it by clicking here. So I'm going to pause the video real quick. I'm going to jump over to my cPanel, and that is inside of my hosting. Now, if you don't have a website, you can go get one and set up hosting. It's pretty easy. You can, Google how to set up my website. Pretty simple to do. But once you have done that, and most of you are probably familiar with that. But if not, it's pretty simple. You can Google it, figure it out. Not that hard. So from there, we're going to log into our hosting, and I will show you the next steps in just a second here. Alright, so here we are in the cPanel, and all we're going to do is jump on over to this file manager real quick, and we're going to click go, and from here all we're going to do is click this upload button. Now this is going to allow us to upload that specific file that we just had, so I'm going to go ahead and upload that real quick. So we're going to click this browse button, and we are basically going to upload the file that they gave us. So I just click browse, found the file that I downloaded, and we are done there. So from here we're going to go back to the tab that we had, and we're just going to click this confirm button, and you can see we've got that file uploaded to our site. It's that easy. Then we click verify. From there you can see that we own videoadscrashcourse.com. Then we're going to go back on over to YouTube, and we're just going to go back to our additional features again. And over here under external annotations, that's going to be under advanced. So we're in our Creator Studio. So to get here, you're going to click Creator Studio, right? It'll bring us over here. You're going to go on over to advanced under channel. And as you can see, we have to verify that we own it. So let's go ahead and refresh this. And there we go. Our channel is now associated with videoadscrashcourse.com. Now, this does work for multiple sites, and if you do want to link multiple sites with your channel, all you have to do is do it through your webmaster tools, and basically do the same process over again, and you remove this one, add another one, and this one will still be good, right? So you can actually have multiple things set up. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now in this module, which is number 2, we're going to be talking about the Video X Foundation. So here is the basic foundation, everything you need to get this system to work and really get the most out of your YouTube channel and the traffic that you're going to be running via AdWords for video. A lot of it is going to be going back to your channel, and you do need to have a solid foundation in place before you start running these ads if you want to get the most out of your ad spend. So that's what this module is about. So step number 1 is setting up your basic accounts. Now this is YouTube, AdWords, and your website. Now we already covered the basics of the account setup, right? But then step number, the second part of this is going to be covered in the rest of this module. We're going to talk about optimizing your channel the rest of the way, and just, all that good stuff. So that is step number 1. Step number 2 is put video content on your channel, and we're going to talk about what kind of content, where to get ideas for content, all that good stuff. Step number 3 is add calls to action to all of your videos and to your channel. So part of that's going to be covered in the the YouTube channel optimization part, and part of that will be in your description and using annotations, all that good stuff. But I will be filling you in on that as well shortly. Now, step number 4 is get traffic. So once you have everything in place, you start running traffic. And step 5 is review the results and then scale. So you'll see everything that's going on with your campaign, what's providing conversions, all of that. And throughout this course, we'll be talking about setting up all of your conversion tracking pixels and getting everything laid out the right way so you know what's going on in your campaign and can adjust accordingly. So step number 1, as I mentioned, is setting up your accounts and your properties. So YouTube is the first one. Now, we went through the basic YouTube channel creation. Like I said, the rest of this module will talk a little more about optimizing all that stuff. But when you're setting up a channel, it can be about a specific product or a general topic. It doesn't really matter. It just depends what kind of content you want to be putting on there. That's totally up to you. Now, make sure you can create or get some type of content that people actually want to watch. Now, if you just have a channel filled with 100% ads, odds are your ad isn't going to do that well. It might if you're just using retargeting or something along those lines. People are already familiar with you. But it really helps to be able to create content, and that could just be news, things like that, that people actually want to watch. And you do want to make this look like a real YouTube channel because people are on YouTube to consume content, browse, check different things out. So the more you can make it look like a real channel, the better off you are. Then AdWords is our next property, and we talked about this, how to set this up, how to link it to our YouTube channel. Very straightforward. We will dive into everything. Starting Module 4, we'll talk about the AdWords for Video tour, give you a rundown on all of that, and show you how to use that whole platform. Then comes our website. Now, as I mentioned, you don't have to have one, but it definitely helps. So, I just link my website to my YouTube channel. That also helps, helps your channel look like a normal channel as well, and it allows you to use external annotations and cards. Now, step number 2 is put video content on your channel. So I always like to seed my channels with a few videos and playlists about topics in my niche. So, I don't really know exactly how many videos to put on there. I would say, at least 3 or 4 if you can. Just something to make it look like a normal channel. And there's a lot of things you can do, and do keep in mind that not all of your videos have to be ads, right? So there's a lot of things that you can do when it comes to putting videos on your channel. And it all starts with research, right? So check out what kind of news articles are there. Are there any trending or controversial topics? You can also check other channels in the same niche, see what's out there. Just basically do some research, see what's going on in your niche at the time, and figure out what kind of videos you can make about that. You can just go through and talk about an article you read, or you can have articles turned into videos if you would like. I know there's a few products out there that do that. You could probably also find somebody to do that for you, or you could just read the article on a video. There's a ton of different things you can do as long as you just have some type of content about whatever your niche is, right? It just makes it look like a normal channel. You can also use Creative Commons, and in this module, Module 2, I'm going to show you how to use Creative Commons. You can actually go out and find specific videos that are free for you to use already on YouTube, and you can fill your channel with those as well. So that's a great strategy there. And then there are playlists. You can actually create playlists to fill out your channel of other people's videos also, and we'll kind of talk about that as well. I would recommend using your own videos if at all possible, just because you have the control, to use annotations, cards, all that good stuff. But you can also put other people's videos as well. Step number 3 is add calls to action. You always want to have calls to action on your videos. Something as simple as click here to learn more, or just, hey, check out the blog here, and just a link in the description, right? So these calls to action can take a couple different forms, one of which is annotations. The other is cards, and we've been talking about these a little bit. So there's going to be a video on annotations and a video on cards as well, a little bit later in this module. Then always make sure you have links on your channel. So when we talk about setting up your channel, optimizing it the right way, make sure you put links to your Facebook page, your Twitter account, whatever it may be. Put all those links back to your website, and you get one main link with some text as well. So really take advantage of those links that are on your channel, especially once we start running these in-display ads. Also, links in your video description, right? Talked about that a little bit. That's a very, very straightforward one. Step number 4 is get traffic. So we're going to use AdWords for video for this, and you're going to get get views on both your ads and your content videos. I always like to throw some views at some content videos just to up that engagement, right? Now we'll be covering this in the following modules, starting on module number 4 once we get everything all in place and going. Now, step number 5 is review your results and scale. This is done through YouTube Analytics, AdWords reporting and analytics, and different marketing metrics. And we'll talk all about that in a future module as well. But that is one of the steps as far as scaling. It's very important. Now for the rest of module 2, we're going to go back into YouTube. We created our account, but we haven't really optimized it yet. So we have our channel out there. We're going to go talk about the basic channel layout, how things should be. We'll talk a little bit about those different channel content ideas. I'd mentioned playlists and Creative Commons. So we'll actually, there we go, playlists and Creative Commons, got a little ahead of myself. And then we'll talk a little bit about the YouTube fundamentals and just the right way to set up your channel, where your links go, all that good stuff. So by the time we get into setting up these ads, your channel will be good to go. So that's it for module 2, or for this video in module 2. In the next couple videos, like I said, we'll be jumping live and I'll show you all that cool stuff on YouTube with the playlist, Creative Commons, and all the other things. So that is it for this video. See you on YouTube. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to module 2 of Video X. Now, in this video, I want to walk you through the basic channel layout and just the right way to set up your channel for conversions and just to start putting traffic or pushing traffic back to it via these types of ads. So as you remember, we set up our channel and we linked it to our website. So that was a very important thing. If you haven't done that yet, jump back to module 1 where we talk about the basic account setup, and from there you can set up your channel and link it to your AdWords account, as well as link it to your website. So the next step is going to be basically jumping in, and we'll click View Channel. So we're going to go back to our channel, and we're going to add some channel art. We're just going to do some basic optimization here. So this is on our channel, right? And we can always click our channel name, come back here. So let's go ahead and add some channel art. I'm just gonna upload a file right here. We'll just go to our desktop, and here we go. This is just a placeholder for right now. You can see the recommended channel art size right there. So this is from a different channel. It's just the one I had on hand. So we'll go ahead and select this. And as you can see, we now have our channel art up here. Now, second thing you're going to do is upload a little thumbnail or a channel icon. You're going to do that on Google+. Very easy to do. I'm not actually going to do that right now, but go ahead and set that up. Then comes time to edit our links. So we're on our channel. You hover our mouse over our channel art, and there's this little pencil. Then we click Edit Links. Now what this is going to do is it's going to take us to the About section of our channel. So here we're going to add a basic channel description. So this is totally awesome products. So we just say maybe is your source for the, I don't know, there we go. Good enough, right? There we go. And then we would set up a website, throw a little link in our description as well. But you want to have a channel descriptions just for demo's sake. So fill that in. We'll click Done. Details here. So for business inquiries, email. You could throw, whatever, support@justinsardi.com or whatever it may be. So you can just throw that there. We'll click Done once we do that. So it's There we go. So let's just go ahead and click done there. United States, and here's where we overlay our links. So overlay the first 5 links on the channel art, and what that's going to do is just overlay those links right here. So if we had, so let's go ahead and click add. So we can name this one link titles. This could be, you know, visit our website, and this could be, oops. There we go. So that would be one. Another one, we could drop our Facebook URL in here and just call this one, you know, Facebook, you know, all that good stuff. So basically we can add all that there. And once we're done, we're just going to click done. You can see visit our website right here. So this actually goes back to totallyAwesomeProducts.com, right? So there we go. So that is that. And that's exactly how it's going to look once you edit those links. So that's definitely something you are going to want to do right away. From here, you're going to want to just feature a couple of channels. If you do own any other channels, feel free to feature those there. Then what we're going to do is go through and let's just edit our channel navigation, right? So we're on our channel still. We can even go back to the home. And this is just going to be a weird news feed if we don't do this. So what you're going to do is just click this little pencil right here under your channel art, right? And we're going to edit channel navigation. So here it's going to say customize the layout of your channel, recommended. So just go ahead and click enable. And once we do that, we're good there. Then you can have your activity feed if you would like and your discussion, right? So we'll click save. And what this is going to do is change our channel. So if somebody comes here, see we obviously have no content on here. So let me actually upload a couple videos real quick. And so I'm going to pause this, upload some videos, and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like, right? So basically to upload a video, you're just going to click upload here, and you can drag and drop video files right here. So give me 1 second, I'll get these uploaded, and then we'll start optimizing this channel. All right, so what I've done is I've just uploaded 2 quick little videos to this channel. So, and then once again, I did that through the upload button. Now, we're going to go back to our channel, right? So over here under home, we got my channel. So just click on that, it'll bring us back to the channel. Now, if you remember, we enabled the browse mode is what they used to call it. Now they called it whatever, custom layout or whatever they called it. But we did that with this little pencil right here, edit channel navigation. We enabled the custom layout, right? So what that does is, oops, there we go. There's the other videos ready. So what that does is basically allows us to customize the way that our channel is laid out, right? So for new visitors, first thing we're going to want to do is click this little for new visitors, and you're going to want to make a channel trailer. So this is just going to be something about, hey, welcome to the channel. You know, and like I said, I just kind of uploaded these short videos for time's sake. So let's go ahead and say, all right, here's our channel trailer, and as you can see, the trailer is the first video new channel visitors see. Choose a video that's short, describes your channel, encourages people to subscribe. So you're just going to want to make a quick video saying, hey, this is Totally Awesome Products. Thanks for checking out the, you know, blah, blah, blah. Here's what we're going to be doing. Here's what we're going to cover. If you like what you see, please click the link up here and subscribe. All right? Very simple. You know, for more information, check out our website, blah, blah, blah. So that's right there. This is the new visitors. So for returning subscribers, you can actually edit this. And returning subscribers, you can feature content. So if you have a specific promotional video you want, you know, your newest video, you can say default content is going to be the latest upload, latest activity, whatever. Also show this on all my uploads if you'd like. So you can basically set that up right here. So we'll click done. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and add sections, right? So, you know, you can add different sections here. These sections can be specific playlists, and we will actually talk about playlists in one of the next videos in this module. But you know, you can do popular uploads, all that good stuff there. So what you're going to do is just set these different things here. So let's go ahead and we'll just make a quick playlist. So let's create a playlist. This will be called uploads, right? It's good enough. Uploads, favorite uploads maybe. There we go. So let's go ahead and create that. And as you can see, we've got our favorite uploads. So let's just add videos to this. So we've got our YouTube videos. So we maybe want this one. Let's add that. And let's add another video here. YouTube videos. So we'll go ahead and add that as well. Okay, oops, duplicate. There we go. All right, so we have 2 videos in this playlist. We can save this, and then, sorry, I just had to make that. We'll get more into playlists shortly, but what I'm going to do is just add a content. So I could go to playlists, and I'm going to go single playlist, and I can choose the playlist right here. Boom, boom, boom. So here's my favorite uploads. Let's go ahead and click done. And then that adds another section under here. So just title your playlist whatever you want that section to be called. And as you can see, I've got this section here. So that is the basic channel layout. And like I said, go ahead and populate your channel with a couple of these types of videos. And in the next video, I'm actually going to talk about researching for channel content ideas. We'll go through, figure some stuff out, and we'll talk about optimizing our channel a little bit more along the way. But as you can see, we've got our links. We've got a couple videos uploaded, and we've got the right the right layout for the the new channel created, or the new visitors to our channel kind of thing. So that's all right here. So that is it for this video and the basic channel layout. Like I said, the next video we're going to talk about content ideas and really subscribing to a couple other channels as we're doing research, because we do want to make this look like a normal channel, right? So that's it for this one. See you on the next one. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now in this video we're going to talk a little bit about channel content ideas, because as I mentioned, not every video should be an ad. You're going to want to fill up your channel with some content. So how do we go about finding some content for our channel? Well, there are a couple of different ways we can do this. So for this particular channel that I've got, I'm using video marketing metrics, right? So let's say, well, not let's say, this channel is all about video marketing, right? And as you can see in the past couple videos, I've pointed out how to throw up links to your channel, all that good stuff, or sorry, to your websites, Facebook, blah blah blah. So we've got that. We've enabled browse mode, right? So everything is all set up. So what we're going to need to do is figure out what else can we put on here. So let's go ahead and search for video marketing, right? Here we go. So video marketing news or something like that. So as you can see, here's a couple of different options for some things that are showing up. You can check out how many views these people have. Maybe this sold with video would be a good place to start. We can kind of check out, see what they've got, maybe sort by the number of views they've got. So we can actually sort by most popular video here. So how to get a microphone for under 20 bucks. Okay, that's pretty good. So these are just things, and you can just get some ideas of what exactly people are watching. And I always like to see the most popular. So how to create a Facebook page for your business, probably not quite video marketing. How to get more views on YouTube, so 9 techniques. And I just kind of do some research, figure out what's going on here. So we can also throw video marketing here. Let's check again. Let's kind of scroll down, getting started with video marketing tips, and we can just kind of come through here, find a couple channels and see what's on them. This guy Tom Breeze, let's see what the scoop is here. Cool. All right, so he's got like 2,000 subscribers. We can kind of check that out. We can check out his videos, see what his most popular videos are again. So here, handbrake tutorial, that would be a great one. So handbrake is actually a video converter, and it's free. So people are searching for that. That looks like his most viewed video right there, right? So that might be something, obviously tutorials would be something good for this channel, because it's all about video marketing. And so what I'm going to do while I'm just kind of going through and doing a little bit of research, seeing what's out there, I'm just going to subscribe to some people's channels as well. So and this is just going to allow me to make my channel look
more like a real channel as well. So let's just go ahead and search for channels. So we'll click this filter thing. We're going to search for channels all about video marketing. Maybe we want to subscribe to local video marketing. Sure. And just go through here, online video marketing academy, different language, so probably not. But just kind of go through, see what kind of things that, James Wedmore, sure, we could subscribe to him, and just kind of build out our channel a little bit as we are doing some research. And, James Wedmore might actually be a good person to search, see what kind of videos he has, because he does have quite a following. And let's see what his most popular videos are. How to make money on YouTube. So that's obviously a very hot topic. It's got 1.1 million views. Video editing, how to get more subscribers. So this is all about building up a YouTube channel, right? So that's a bunch of, we can kind of take some of these ideas and just kind of make a couple of videos based on some of these trends that we see. Or we can go to Google, right? And we'll just go ahead and Google video marketing news, right? So let's just go check video marketing news. We can also just go video marketing, right? And here's something that just came out 8 hours ago. A new YouTube translation tool boosts international video marketing. So this would probably be a pretty good video. So you can kind of see what's going on here. Read this. Obviously, don't copy it directly, but you can actually, talk a little bit about, hey, they've found blah blah blah. YouTube translation tools allows you to reach extra people. Here's how you do it. You could learn a little bit and then just kind of make a video yourself, right? You can also go to Fiverr, have videos transcribed into video, or articles transcribed into videos, but you can kind of check this out. You can see the news. So let's go video marketing and just click news. Video marketing, the new king of content. Why video marketing is about the audience. I mean, all of this right here can be turned into easy videos all about video marketing, right? One other thing you can check out is Google Trends. So let's actually go over here and, there we go, trends.google.com. So in here, you can actually drop down, and I believe it's right here. Wait, no. Over here, trending on YouTube, right? So you can actually go to Google Trends and you can see what's trending on YouTube right now. So you can actually, obviously Thanksgiving right here, that's trending. Some football stuff, it's by the NFL. You can just kind of go through, see what's trending, and you can always borrow some trending topics as well to get some additional search traffic. So here, let's go video marketing. Right, we'll go ahead and search for that. We'll see what's kind of trending here. You can see the interest has been pretty steady. Here's, most of the interest comes from North America. Some related searches. So you can kind of go through, get a little bit of an idea. That might be a little too broad, I don't know. But you can see what's going on with these trends, as well as find hot videos on YouTube in either the past 24 hours. You can actually go to Sunday, and you could set your dates as well. Somewhere in here, where was it? Well, you can see what's trending day by day. And in all the different countries. I used to keep the safety filter off because you can see what's actually trending. And you can just go through day by day, see what's been trending. If you see any major things that have been trending quite a bit, you can kind of go for those, right? So yeah, just go ahead, dig up some information, see what's going on. You can also check, explore. You can see what kind of trending searches there are, all kinds of good stuff. So just kind of dig around, and you'll get some great ideas for content when it comes to filling your YouTube channel out. So that is it for this video. In the next video, we are going to be talking about using Creative Commons to fill your channel out as well. So that's it for me. Bye for now. Hey there, Justin Sardi here again. Now in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about Creative Commons. Now I mentioned in the previous videos that you need to have some type of content on your channel. Well, one quick and easy way to get content on your channel is to use what is called Creative Commons. Now, what is Creative Commons? Well, this is right here from the YouTube help, and you can see right here, this basically sums it up in a sentence. So when somebody makes their video Creative Commons license, it means they are granting the entire YouTube community the right to reuse and edit that video. So it's sort of like stock footage or something that you can just use. You could chop it up. You have the rights to it, and you can actually use it. So just, when people are uploading their videos, they can upload them as Creative Commons, giving you the right to use it. So let's say we have a channel all about dog training, right? All right, so what we're going to do is just search for our keyword. We're going to click on this filters button right here, and then we're going to go over here to Creative Commons. I'm going to click on that. So then we can kind of scroll down a little bit, and if we have a dog training channel, let's say we like this dog training video right here, right? So let's click on this. Weird. Oh, this is all that new Star Wars stuff, maybe. But anyway, so as you can see right here, this doesn't really have much to do. Okay, there we go. Now it's got something to do with dogs. So as you can see, we've got a dog training video. So good. Let's say we want to use this video. So what we're going to do is scroll down, and right here under license, you can see remix this video. It also says Creative Commons Attribution License, and you can get a little bit of information right here. That's where this page came from. So let's go ahead and scroll back and click Show More again. We'll come here and we'll click Remix this video. What this is going to do is pull this particular video into our Creative Commons, or sorry, into our YouTube editor. And you can get to here to the YouTube editor by going to youtube.com/editor. So let's say we think this beginning part is kind of boring. We want to cut this out. So let's go ahead and split this clip. We can delete this first 14 seconds. You can kind of zoom in. This is just the whole YouTube editor, so you can actually use this. You can go in, you can add, you can find other dog training videos, you can find other whatever you want to use just by using this CC button for Creative Commons. And you can search, there we go, sorry about that. You can search for other types of videos. You can add music, you can put transitions in here, you can throw banners over this, so you can actually take somebody else's video. For instance, let's say you're trying to promote an affiliate product and you find that product has some Creative Commons videos. You can throw, click here now kind of thing. Whatever you want to do, you can throw that on there. So let's say we like this video how it is right here after we've chopped it up a little bit. We can even put our own outro or whatever. All we're going to do is name this. So let's name this dog training, right? All right, and we just click create video. Now what this is going to do is process these edits and make a dog training video right inside of our channel, right? And you can see, hey, I created this with the YouTube editor. Obviously, you're going to want to edit this out and change the description, change your title up, and then you have a video all about dog training, for example. Now, this works in any other niche. You just kind of have to do a little bit of research and, dig down a little bit deeper, figure out what exactly is going on there, and just create videos just like that. Now once this is done, this will actually just show up in my video manager and it'll show up as content on my channel. So that is it for me on this video. I'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about using playlists on your channel. So let's go over to my channel right here. And if you recall, I've enabled browse mode, right? Or whatever kind of view they changed that to, I forget. But so here we've got for returning subscribers and for new visitors, right? So this is how I have it set. Then underneath here, all I have right here is uploads and then test. Obviously, those are not the best names for these playlists, right? And this channel should be updated a little bit. So what we're going to do is go on over here to playlists. This was just a test, and I just made videos. I think that was for probably like a training video or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete these real quick because these are not videos that I actually want in this playlist. I actually don't even really want this playlist here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Now, let's go back over here to our playlists, and as you can see, we don't have any. So let's go ahead and name one of these playlists. So let's call this one Video Marketing, right? So, all right, so let's go ahead and create that. And what we're going to do is just click Add Videos. Now, what these playlists are going to do is, and I'll show you in just a second here, what we're going to do is add a bunch of videos all related to video marketing. So, you know, Scale Social, that was video marketing. Oops. Then let's see, Captifier could be used for video marketing, sure. You know, case study, I don't know, maybe videos, cool. Let's see. Here's another case study. And so let's say, you know, here's another case study here, and maybe one more right here. All right, so we're just going to add all those videos to this playlist, right? And as you can see, here they are. So we can reorganize these in whatever order we would like them to be. And a lot of times we'll chop up webinars into playlists and just make them into, you know, specific sections, so it makes it easier to digest the webinar as well. So you can do that. Then we've got, you can play all, you can share your playlist, and you can also go to your playlist settings. If you set this as an official series for this playlist, then these videos will be shown one after the other regardless, but you can only have those videos in one playlist as well. So you can have a public, unlisted, or a private playlist, and you can manually order them, most popular, published, all that good stuff. Add new videos if you'd like. You can auto add new videos with these rules if you would like. The title contains, so you can have a, you know, for these, if it was case studies, right? Let's say this was a case study playlist. I could say, hey, if the title contains case study, automatically add it to this, right? Or if the description contains, you know, part 1 of 4, automatically add it. Or if the tag contains, right? And you can also allow people to add to this playlist as well, and you can get people invited. So there we go. Let's cancel that. So here we have our video marketing playlist, right? So then we're going to go back home, right? Because we've set this playlist up. And right under here, under our channel trailer, we are going to click Edit. Now I am going to change this from Uploads, because Uploads is something everybody has, to Playlists. So I'll go to Created Playlists, and this just makes a list of all the playlists. That's the wrong one. I meant to do a single playlist. And then what we're going to do is choose a playlist, and it should choose our video marketing one, right? And we can change how we'd like that, you know, vertically, horizontally. I personally kind of like this. But as you can see now, so let's go ahead and click Done. Now when somebody checks out our channel, they see this right here of, you know, let's see, like a new visitor, for example. They see my little case study here, and then underneath it, they see video marketing, right? And then I can make additional sections and basically lay my channel out in a way that facilitates people to, or viewers to kind of like go down, watch more of these videos, consume more of your content. And you can also push traffic to these specific playlists, keep in mind. So this is something we'll kind of talk about a little bit later, but oops, here we go. So let's go ahead and click Done. And you can, oh wait, nope, never mind. I need to do that in playlists. So here, sorry. So right here, if I click on this video marketing playlist, I can get this link right here. Here's our playlist. We can then share this and push traffic back to this playlist if you know, have your playlist in a specific order that, you know, maybe your VSL is part of the playlist, then some case studies and whatever it may be. You can actually use playlists very effectively. Now you can also add other people's videos to these playlists. So let's cancel this real quick. We'll go to YouTube again. And over here, we can actually, let's say we want to add this Jimmy Kimmel video to our playlist. We're going to copy that. Come back over here to our playlist, add a video. We just post the URL right here. There we go. And then we can just add that to our playlist as well. And as you can see, it's down here. Now this isn't technically our content, but you can do that, right? And it says right here, using others' videos on the web without their permission, maybe bad manners or copyright infringement. But as long as you don't give them credit, I mean, obviously this isn't our video, it's by Jimmy Kimmel Live, but maybe it's it's just you want some of this on there to kind of facilitate some extra content and fill out your channel, make it look a little more like a normal channel. So we can do this, and then we can save that there, and we can come back over here, home, and as you can see, boom, this is right here. And we can always make this like, hey, my favorite videos or related videos or whatever it may be. You can have those in there. So I'm actually gonna pull that out though, because it has nothing to do with video marketing. There we go. Now, one other thing I want to point out with these playlists is if you click this more right here, you can actually set a playlist thumbnail, add and edit notes, and move things around through this more. So if we want to set this thumbnail as our thumbnail, we just click set as thumbnail, and we are good to go. So that's about it for this video about playlists. Now in the next video, I'll be talking a little bit about YouTube fundamentals such as annotations and cards. Now those are a huge part of this system, so definitely check those two videos out. Bye for now. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now in this video I'm going to share a little bit about annotations and cards, which are a very essential part of using these types of ads to drive traffic to other websites, right? So here we have one of my videos. It's an in-stream ad, right? So I'm just going to quickly play this, and right here, this is an annotation, right? You can see I've built a button into the video, and if I click on this, this is actually going to take me on over to a squeeze page where people can opt into my list and get my lead magnet, right? So that's how these annotations work. Keep in mind these do not work on mobile devices. They work on desktops, or basically computers, right? So that's basically how an annotation looks. And what we're going to do, so in the previous videos, I showed you how to link your website to your YouTube channel, and that's very important. So once you have your website linked, what you can do is go to the video manager, and as long as you're logged into your account, right, you can actually either go to video manager, or if you're on one of your videos, you could see info and settings, enhancements, annotations, right? So there's annotations and then there's cards. So let's click on annotations, and let's pause this real quick, and we'll just edit these existing annotations. So you can see one pops up here, another one at 8 seconds, another at 47 seconds. So right here, if we skip ahead to 47 seconds, I've built these buttons into the video. As you can see, that's not an actual button, right? What this is an annotation, and this is a label that I used. So let's say we want to go ahead and add one, right? And so let's we would copy this URL wherever we want to get our traffic sent to. So let's say we want to add one right here, right? So we'll go ahead and click add annotation. There's a few different kinds we can use. I really like the spotlight or the label. Notes work pretty well also. So let's say we want to throw this up here, and what we're going to do is just click here to get your free copy, right? And so we'll just kind of make that a little bit bigger, move it to wherever we would like. We have our associated website already hooked up, so you can actually change the font, normal or impact, what size, the color, as well as the fill on the background, right? Start and end, right? And you can just kind of adjust this that way, however you'd like to, however long you'd like it. What we're going to do though is click this link. Now you can actually link to other videos if you would like. You can link to your playlists that we just showed you how to make. You could link to your channel. You could put a subscribe link in here. So say, hey, we want you to subscribe, crowdfunding project, associated website, and merch accounts, right? So what we're going to do is associated website, and we're just going to paste this here. And that's exactly where we want it to go. So when somebody clicks this, they're going to be taken to that URL right there. Right? So that is exactly how these types of annotations work. And we'll kind of scroll forward a little bit, and here you go. You can actually see this one in action once again. And from there, all we're going to do is click save or apply the changes, and that will save our annotations. And then when we watch this video, so let's actually open this in a new tab here.
Hey there, Justin.
And here's our video, and as you can see, boom, there's that again. Over here we've got, let's see, here we go. So here's another one right here, and these are closable too. So as you can see, I just closed that. Now this button doesn't work anymore because that was an annotation. It wasn't actually a button, right? So once we got that done, we can actually go over here to cards, and we can add cards. And as you can see, I don't have any cards on this, which I'm not quite sure why, but I should have. So what we're going to do is just click add a card. Now we can put a video or a playlist, a channel, or a link. So we're going to go with a link. I'm going to paste my video URL right here, and I'm just going to, or not my video URL, my website URL, and then I'm just going to click next. And you can see here's all my different sites that I have associated with this particular YouTube channel. So I can just put this URL in here, click next. And what this is going to do is allow us to create a card. So we're going to be able to change an image if we'd like. So maybe this one's good. And we're just going to title this, Get TubeSift Lite for free. Oops. Cool. All right, and then call to action, we're just going to say something like click here for instant access, and let's see, get started by clicking here. Right, that works for me. So let's create that card. Now, see how that says get started by clicking here? I don't really think that's what should be there. So obviously, we probably want that to say, you know, get TubeSift Lite for free, right? That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Because that's what pops up, and you can kind of preview these, see how they look, and what's going on there. So this would title TubeSift Lite. All right, so let's try that. There we go. Get TubeSift Lite for free. Somebody clicks on it. Click here for instant access, right? And that's going to take us right back to the squeeze page we have. So that's going to show up there. So then we can just keep playing this video to wherever we'd like it. You know, maybe another, whatever. Maybe we want it to show up again at 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and add another card. And let's go ahead and actually let's make that actually show up where the other ones show up. Huh? Let's see. So just kind of scroll forward to right about, there we go. So 46 seconds works. So let's add a card. Once again, we're going to link it. We're just going to paste that right there. I'm going to click next. And we're just going to say, let's see, so probably want it to be get account, get instant access, and then click here for instant access, right? We can also change images. I like to put different types of images in here. I actually have some that we can probably find in here, in my downloads possibly. I usually have a click here button somewhere. But you can upload really whatever you would like into here. So maybe we want to put this in here. Obviously that's not the best image, but you can change these images out and swap them out for whatever you want. You know, I mean, we could put this little subscribe button. Obviously it's not for subscribe, but if we create this, you can then see right here, if somebody clicks on this, here's the second one. It says subscribe. Obviously, we'd want to put something like TubeSift in there, or click here button, or something along those lines. So I'm actually going to delete that one because we don't want this up here. But that is exactly how cards work. From there, you're just going to exit out, and your video will have a card. So let's go back to the watch page. And you can see at about 4 seconds, this little thing, there we go, get TubeSift Lite for free, right? So we click on this, we can click here for instant access, it takes us back. Now it's important to note that cards do work on mobile devices, so definitely if you are doing any mobile targeting, then, you know, if you're doing mobile targeting, you're going to want to have these cards and keep that up right there, and That'll be good, right? So these cards are great as well as annotations. They can be used to link to different videos as well as to your site. So that's about it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now this is module number 3, and I'm going to be giving you a brief rundown on the types of ads. Actually, not that brief, we're going to go kind of in depth. So the two different types of ads that we will be using throughout this course. Now in this module, we're going to talk a little bit about TrueView advertisements. I'm going to give you the rundown on that and explain exactly what that means and why that's beneficial. Then we'll talk about the two different types of ads we will be setting up and running during this course, and those are going to be in-stream and in-display ads. And I'm going to break them down, and then we'll jump over to YouTube and I'll show you exactly how they function and just a couple different things, get you up to speed on those. So when we do start setting everything up, you know exactly what's going to happen with your ads. Now, quick little overview of what TrueView ads are. Now, what a YouTube and Google have done is made what they call TrueView ads on YouTube and also across the Google Display Network. And the way that these types of ads work is the advertiser only pays if a video is actually watched. Now, this is a cost per view format, so you're not actually paying for impressions. And just like AdWords, it is an auction-based system. Now, the way this auction-based system works, it's the same as AdWords, and basically what's going to happen is, let's say you have an in-stream ad that you are about to run, and those are the ads that come before the video that people want to watch that you have to watch for 5 seconds, right? So let's say you have a cat herding product, and you are trying to target people interested in cat herding. Right? Well, let's say somebody else also has whatever they have, and they're trying to advertise to people also interested in cat herding. So what's going to happen is you'll set your max cost per view, and we'll get into all this when we go to set up the actual ads themselves. But max cost per view is the max that you're willing to pay for a video view. So let's say you're willing to pay 5 cents, but your competitor, who's also bidding on the cat herding term, wants to bid 10 cents, right? Well, if you're the only two, then Google is going to look at that and see, okay, well, you're bidding 5 cents, so you're willing to pay 5 cents for this view. Competitor guy over here is willing to pay 10 cents. Well, what they're going to do is then charge him 6 cents because it's just higher than what you were willing to pay, and because he's willing to bid higher, then he gets the view over you, and vice versa. If you also bid higher than your competitors, or you're willing, maybe your competitors run out of their budget for the day or something along those lines, then your ad can be shown. But most of the time you will not pay the max cost per view. But do keep in mind, it is an auction-based system. Now, the higher your view rate, the lower the cost per view. View rate is the number of impressions versus the number of views that you get. So you do want to, the better targeting you do, the higher your view rate is going to be, obviously, because more people that are seeing your ad are going to be wanting to watch it, because it's about a topic that they're interested in, if you've done that right. So we'll get into that in the metrics, but that's just something to keep in mind. You want your view rate to be higher, so you get a lower cost per view. Now, these types of TrueView ads give you much higher engagement than other video ad platforms because it is advertising by invitation. For instance, Facebook, if somebody watches 3 seconds of your video and stops watching, you pay. That's kind of a bummer, right? Especially because people are trained to go through and click on videos in Facebook, watch them, and a lot of people skip, like, yeah, whatever. So with this 30-second viewing thing that TrueView ads have, then you're actually ending up with much more quality of views and higher engagement as well. So it's something to keep in mind. So there are two types of TrueView ads. One of them is an in-stream ad. Now that is the one that shows up before a video. And the way that works is you pay if the viewer clicks or watches 30 seconds of your video or the whole thing, whichever comes first. Now, I'm actually going to jump on over to YouTube in the next video, and I'm going to show you how an in-stream ad works and also how an in-display ad works. But basically, these in-stream ads are the ones that they have to watch 5 seconds of, right? If the viewer skips before the 30-second mark, or, if your video's 20 seconds long and let's say they skip at 19 seconds, right? Then you are not going to pay. But if they watch your entire video, if it's under 30 seconds, or 30 seconds of your whole video, it doesn't matter how long the length is, you are going to pay for that view, right? And you also pay if somebody clicks on it as well. Then we have the in-display ads. Now, those in-stream ads are sort of like television commercials, if you will, and the in-display ads are like search engine results. And YouTube is the second largest search engine on the web behind Google right now, so there's some serious search traffic, as I've mentioned a couple times. Now, these also show up as suggested videos off to the side. Now, the way these types of TrueView ads work, the in-display, is it doesn't matter how long somebody watches your video, but you pay if the viewer clicks on your thumbnail or the title of your video, whatever, and watches it. And the reason you pay for that is because they are electing to watch that video, right? They're going out of their way, they're clicking on it when they could click on the one right below it or the one right below it, right? So that's how those in-display ads work. Now, with these in-stream ads, it's important to capture the viewer's attention within the first 5 seconds, because right after that, they're allowed to skip, and that does count towards your view rate, right, or your impressions. And if somebody watches your entire video, it counts as a view. Well, then that one impression turned into a view, and the more people that actually watch it, because Google knows that, hey, I'm placing this ad in front of this video, and they want people to watch the video. They don't want people to skip your video all the time, because they don't make money if somebody skips your video. So the higher the view rate and the more people you can capture their attention and make them watch your whole video, the lower your cost per view is going to be. Now, encourage your non-ideal audience to skip the ad, because you don't want to be paying, as an advertiser, you don't want to be paying for people that aren't interested, So I always say, hey, if you're not interested in this, go ahead and skip my ad. Use these types of ads to drive traffic, either to other videos or to external websites, right? And that's what I usually do, and we'll talk about that later. Now, keep calls to action in your video. That's very important. You do want to get the click. You don't just want somebody to watch your video and not take an action. It's kind of a waste, right? So you want to keep a call to action inside of your video, and those are done through cards, annotations, and destination URL. Now, we talked about cards and annotations in the previous module, showed you exactly how those function, how once they're linked to your associated website, you can use those to drive traffic to those websites. Now, destination URL is a little bit different, same kind of thing, but I'll show you exactly what that is when we jump over and see these in-stream ads, but it's the link in the bottom left that says visit advertiser's website, right? Now, these types of ads are best for shorter videos under 2 minutes, I would say. You can put a longer video in there, but most people aren't going to watch that much, and keep in mind you do pay for a 30-second view, so if you have a really long video, it's better to set it up as an in-display ad. Now, these in-display ads, like I mentioned, are search results and suggested videos. Ad copy and your thumbnail sell the view, and that's very important as well. You want people to watch these, right? Especially if they're searching for your search term and that you're targeting, your keyword or whatever, and your ad shows up. Of course you want them to watch it because it's going to be targeted based on your keyword. So ad copy and the thumbnail really sell the view and make it, make the ad, if you will. That's the only way you're going to get views, if that's compelling. Now, these videos can be as long as you want. I've actually ran entire webinar replays with these and had great results. The ASM promo I did a while back, we actually ran traffic directly to a webinar replay, had an annotation pop up at the time when the pitch came, and people would click that, follow through to the sales page, and actually pick up this $4,000 product, and we made a ton in commissions doing this. Now, use this type of ad, this in-display ad, also to promote content videos and just build up an authority channel or build your channel up, getting views on everything. Again, we have calls to action on a lot of these videos, especially content videos as well. I mean, just put calls to action on every kind of video all over your channel. We talked about that in channel optimization, but it's a good idea to promote your content videos. Now, Also, put a call to action in your descriptions, whether that's sign up for our mailing list so you don't miss a video or whatever it may be. I always put a call to action in the description, and I also use cards and annotations, right? Now, that wraps it up for the slide part. In the next video, I'm going to, well, there's going to be a couple videos. I'm going to jump over to YouTube, show you how these in-stream and in-display ads work. So I'm going to show you exactly how they function on YouTube and what happens, the difference between a couple things, and I'll explain that. And then there is an in-stream ad flow video where I map out the typical flow of traffic using these types of in-stream ads, and another one for in-display ads as well. So that is it for this video. In the next one, we'll see these ads and how they function in the wild. Bye for now. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. In this video, I'm going to find an in-stream ad, and we're going to talk about, just basically break it down, explain what's going on and how these types of ads work. So one of the easiest ways is to Google six-pack abs, or Google, search on YouTube for six-pack abs. These are in-display ads right here. We'll cover those in the next video. But let's go ahead. I'm pretty sure he allows videos.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike.
Nope. Let's go to this one then.
Nutritional.
Perfect. So here you see that they, BeFit Way, are targeting this fitness video because, well, it's about being fit. So this is an in-stream ad. Now, this is 1 minute and 16 seconds long. So if I watch 30 seconds of this video, or click this link, the advertiser is going to pay.
Supplements
So
can
you
be
can
a
see that I
great way
have
to
to
enhance.
watch for the first 5 seconds here. I'm actually just going to mute that. So I have to watch for the first 5 seconds, then I have a chance to skip. That's why it's so important to capture your viewers' attention in the first 5 seconds of these types of video ads. Now, what they're using right here, this is a call to action overlay, and we'll talk about that when we talk about ad setup, but there's a couple different ways you can link out of these videos, right? One of them is this call to action overlay. So if I click this, it's going to open in a new tab, this 20% off of their whey protein right here, right? And also because I clicked that, they are going to be charged as a view even if I don't finish watching this, or even if I don't watch 30 seconds. The other way is right here, this link right down here, and I don't know why they did that. Anyway, okay, so they're running traffic back to the same ad, I guess, or the same video, I guess, and they do have a link back to their website. So that's okay. I'm not quite sure. That's not a good idea to do, really, because people will click this. You get a lot of people clicking this, and I encourage people to click this. So if you go back to the same video, you're going to lose a lot of people. You can do this and go to another video, but anyway, this should link back to their website, which right here, it should link right back to this page is what they should have done. They shouldn't have had a problem getting this site approved, because that looks like a fine landing page to me. I didn't read it, but yeah. So basically, that's how an in-stream ad works. If we watch 30 seconds or click this link, they pay, and you can actually use annotations as well as cards in these in-stream videos. And let me actually jump back over to YouTube, and I think there was a watch it again in here somewhere. Let's run over here to our Creator Studio. And we'll go to our video manager. I just want to pull up an ad that I was actually running. So this right here was an ad that I was running for a little while, and as you can see, I build calls to action. So here I put buttons right here. So this is actually an annotation, and then I also have cards in here as well. I don't know where my cards went. That's weird. I did have cards in there. Must have. Okay, maybe I deleted them when I was making a training video or something. Anyway, cards work on these also. So if you have people click here, your annotations work on those in-stream ads, as well as cards. And those cards work for mobile devices. So that's exactly how those in-stream ads work. They play before a video, and if somebody clicks on it, then they go back to somebody clicks on it, they go back to the site of the advertiser's choice, and you can use those call to action overlays like these BeFit Way people did. You can use annotations like I am right here, and also, I build the buttons in right here, and throw little boxes over those with annotations. And you can also use cards, which, like I said, not quite sure why it's not enabled. I need to fix that. So that is it for the in-stream videos. That's how those work. And you see this one's a minute and 30 seconds. This ad actually performed very well. So one of my best, actually. So that's about it for this one. I will see you in the next video when we talk about in-display ads. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Now in this video we're going to find some in-display ads, and I'm going to show you exactly how those work. So once again, let's just search for six-pack abs because these guys advertise a lot. Mike Chang. So right here, okay, this works. So these are in-display ads. Digital marketer, they are retargeting me because I guarantee they are not targeting the six-pack abs search, right? They might also be targeting people who are interested in marketing or something along those lines, paid traffic, which I also am, according to my browser history. But this is most likely a retargeting ad, and we'll talk about that. But this is still an in-display ad, and you can run in-display ads via retargeting, and that's actually a very effective way to run these types of ads. So right here is Beachbody on-demand trial. So if I go ahead and click on this, the advertiser is going to pay. And the reason this is being triggered is because of the six-pack abs search. They're probably targeting that keyword. And you can actually kind of see your ad settings and learn a little bit about that, opt out if you don't like the ads. But the way this is going to work, they're going to be charged if I click here, here, or here. And as you can see, they have one line for the headline, 2 lines for ad copy. And I believe this is 25 characters, and these are 35 each, right? You can see how many views they have and who it's by. So you definitely want to name your channel, right? So if I click on this, this is the on-demand trial, and as you can see, they are using this call to action overlay as well. It doesn't look like they have any cards popping up, but they do have right here links, so they have some calls to action in their videos, right? So this is their in-display ad. Right here, this is a companion banner right here. So this, and I meant to kind of point that out on the in-stream ads as well, but this is a companion banner. It'll sit right here. You can see they've got a subscribe button as well as a couple thumbnails of other videos that you have from your channel. So that's one thing that you get when you run these types of ads. You get this little companion banner. You can actually upload your own companion banner, or you can have YouTube generate one for you, or AdWords make one for you. This is what it looks like if they make one for you. Right, so let's go back again. I want to try and see. So that, sorry, actually one thing. This right here, this is the video watch page. So when we get into actually setting these types of ads up, you'll have an option to choose video watch page or the channel watch page. And we'll talk a little bit about that, but just keep in mind that's the video watch page right there. And come on, hopefully this is the channel watch page. Perfect. This is the channel watch page. This is actually it's Drew Canoli. I was hanging out with him in Cleveland a couple weeks ago, actually, so that's funny. So as you can see, when I clicked on his in-display ad, it takes me back to his channel. And if you choose the channel watch page, what that's going to do is put this this video that's the in-display ad, it's going to put it right here where your channel trailer would normally go. It's going to replace your channel trailer and drop that video here. But then if I go home again, let's see, unless that is his channel trailer, if I go back to his Fit Life TV, it might swap that out and see, there you go. This is his channel trailer, why you should join the community, right? It's not the video that we just saw there, but it swaps it out. So that's how these in-display ads work if you choose if you choose the channel watch page or the video watch page. So once again, this is the channel watch page, and I usually would recommend sending it back here because there's a subscribe link. Here's all your other links, right? It just makes sense if they do get bored with the video, they can kind of see, oh, what else is here? Great, right? So that's why I use the channel watch page. But if I click on this, this is the video watch page. Same video though, right? So that is it for the in-display ad video. That's exactly how they work. And you can promote any type of video. I promote content videos all the time, things like that. So that's it. In the next video, we'll talk about the flow of traffic using in-stream videos or in-stream ads. And then the one after that, we talk about the flow of traffic with in-display ads. So bye for now.
Now in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about the flow of in-display ad traffic. Now in-display ads are those click-to-watch ads. These aren't the ads that run before a video, right? Those are the in-stream ads, and we talked about that in another video. But these in-display ads, what they are is those ones where somebody searches for a specific keyword and your ad then shows up. It's those top 2 results on YouTube that say ad. These also show up as a suggested video over on the right-hand side of the screen on YouTube. So we're going to talk a little bit about these in-display ads and how they work. Now, first things first, you're going to need some type of in-display ad, right? Now, this in-display ad can either be a webinar, a video sales letter, a piece of content, whatever you want that to be. It could even just be a video that you want to get views to, right? But ultimately, whatever it is, you're going to need to have a call to action. And if you want to review those calls to action, go ahead and refer back to the call to action video. But in that video, it basically talks about the different types of calls to action, the annotation, the cards, call to action overlay, or the link in the description. So you're going to want to have some type of call to action on those. Now, the reason I like these in-display ads so much is because you can basically run traffic directly to a webinar or to a video sales letter that essentially does the selling for you. And we tend to get a lot of views and sales from these types of in-display ads. Now, they can actually be triggered a number of ways. They can be triggered by placements, keywords, interests, likes, or retargeting. So there's a few different ways that these ads can be shown, or you can get impressions to them. But however you're going to do that, you're basically going to have your call to action overlay or your call to action on your in-display ad. From there, it's going to drive traffic back to your money page or your sales page. Very rarely do we go from an in-display ad back to another video on YouTube. It just doesn't make sense because those videos can be used to sell very effectively. And from there, why not take them to the money page, the sales page, the checkout page, whatever that may be. And we found great success, like I said, running traffic directly to webinars with these types of ads. And then right at the pitch, we have an annotation pop up that says, hey, click here to join us, or something along those lines. And then somebody has the opportunity to basically click that link, go back to the sales page or the checkout page, purchase, and then go on over to the thank you page. So that's exactly how these types of in-display ads work. Pretty simple. The flow of traffic is very straightforward. Basically goes from the video to the sales page or checkout page, and then goes to the thank you page. So that's about it for these types of in-display ads. One extra thing I do want to add is if you don't want to send traffic directly to an entire webinar, because sometimes those are a bit long and people won't watch them all, but a lot of times they will. But if you do want to, you can actually chop up your webinar into a playlist, and you can drive traffic to the very first video in that playlist, and then they can basically watch the entire playlist and eventually end up at the sales page, the checkout page, lead capture page, whatever page you're sending them to, your money page basically. So that's the flow, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Now in this video, we're going to talk about the flow of traffic when you're using in-stream video ads. Now, if you recall, in-stream video ads are those ads that are basically the pre-roll ads. And do keep in mind that those are interruption traffic, and you do need to kind of treat those as so. And what I mean by interruption traffic is somebody is on YouTube ready to consume content about a specific topic that they want to be watching, right? Well, your ad pops up and interrupts them in that process. So these ads need to be short and to the point. And really what we do with these types of ads is build the click into the video. And we talk a little bit about that in the video ads training section. But for now, we're just going to talk about the actual flow of traffic when using these types of ads. Now, this is the in-stream ad right here, and that's the pre-roll ad. I like to keep those anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute and a half or so. You don't want them too long because, like I said, most people just won't watch them if they're very long. So if you are trying to promote a longer video, a lot of times what I'll do is treat the in-stream ad like a movie trailer, right? So there are a couple different things that we can do with these in-stream ads. And we'll start over here with the bridge page. And this works like a bonus page or some kind of page in between the sales page that basically the content on this bridge page is either going to be, hey, here's the bonuses that we're offering if you're promoting an affiliate product. It might be a blog post or something like that leading to the sales page afterwards. But what happens is that in-stream ad goes to the bridge page down to the money page or the sales page. Now you can actually also run traffic directly from an in-stream ad to the sales page, but the thing that I've found is that conversions just aren't quite there when you do that, and it really helps quite a bit to pre-sell them by sending them to either a bridge page, a YouTube channel, or a longer video explaining a bit more. So basically this in-stream ad can be treated kind of like a movie trailer, if you will, and what it's going to do is basically give the highlights of, hey, if you're interested in X, Y, and Z, then you need to go ahead and stick around for this video and, you need to go ahead and click this video now to learn more. And then on one of these pages, either the bridge page or your YouTube channel or your longer video, your playlist, that's going to basically feed them the content that they want based on whatever your in-stream ad was pitching or selling them, right? So this in-stream ad can go one of, actually 4 places. It can go directly to the sales page if you would like, and that does work. A lot of times sales pages don't have AdWords compliance, or sometimes it's a little bit harder to build an AdWords compliant landing page or opt-in page. And this doesn't have to be a sales page. It can also be a landing page that is designed to capture leads. So it could be a lead capture page. It could be, a sales page. It could be a CPA offer, whatever it may be. Sometimes you can't send traffic directly to it, so this is kind of a workaround way. We're going either from the in-stream ad to our bridge page, which we are allowed to keep AdWords compliant because, well, you would be controlling that bridge page, right? And YouTube channel is always okay to send traffic back to, so a lot of times we'll just make an ad about the channel, and the channel is going to be about one specific topic usually, and so we'll basically run traffic from the in-stream ad directly to the YouTube channel. And the way we set the YouTube channel up with calls to action on every single video, well, those calls to action are always pointing back to our money page or whatever action we want the viewer to take. So that's an extremely effective way of using these in-stream ads, right? Now, we can also go to a playlist or a longer video. This is also a very effective way to make sales using YouTube. So we'll use this in-stream ad and basically drive traffic to a longer video. So this is exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about using the in-stream ad as a movie trailer. When you go to watch a movie, you'll see the trailer, and it basically gives you the highlights. Hey, when you come and check this movie out, it's going to be filled with action, suspense, and drama, or whatever it may be. So you're going to give them a teaser of what this longer video is. Now, a lot of times this longer video or this playlist can actually be a webinar replay. It could be, a webinar chopped up into a playlist with all the highlights of that. But basically, this in-stream ad is going to drive traffic to the longer video. It could be a VSL even. And a lot of times people will not watch a longer video like I mentioned, so that's why we're using these in-stream ads to drive traffic to the longer video. And then of course, once they're watching that longer video, we're going to drive traffic from the longer video back to our sales page or whatever money page we want the viewer to land on. And that can be done with any of those calls to action, like I mentioned, call to action overlay, a link in the description, annotations, or a card. I've found that using annotations works very well when using this type of traffic flow. And that annotation basically pops up during the pitch, and you can say, hey, click here now to learn more, or click here now to sign up or join us, or whatever your call to action may be. So that's the basic flow of traffic with these in-stream ads. And one thing I do want to mention, this playlist or this longer video, a lot of times we will set this ad up as an in-display ad as well. So we'll be getting traffic from this in-stream ad, as well as this will be an in-display ad that will basically have a call to action driving back to the sales page. But we'll talk about that in the next video when we talk about the flow of traffic using in-display ads. So that's about it for this video. See you on the next one.
Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now this is module number 4, and this is a pretty straightforward one. This is going to be the AdWords for Video tour. Now in this module, we're going to jump over to AdWords and get familiar with the dashboard. So that's it for the slides. I'm going to go ahead and actually jump right on over to AdWords, and we will get going from there. All right, so in the previous modules, we actually went ahead and set up our YouTube channel, and this looks something like this. Got my channel art put in here. For some reason, this profile picture is not showing up right now, but I did add that in Google+. That'll take a minute. Then I'm going to need to, as I said, just kind of fill this out with some content, right? And just finish optimizing the channel. From there, we're going to start running some video ads. So here is, we just logged into this AdWords account that we created, right? You can see our promotional code is active. And over here in our YouTube account, we requested access to link this this YouTube channel. So that notifies us up there. So what we're going to do is just, you can see that I've requested it here. So there's two ways to link this. You can actually go to linked accounts and you can add the channel, or you can add it in YouTube and then view the request and just confirm it. So there, now we are linked, right? So let's go back over to AdWords and we'll just click on campaigns. And since we don't have any campaigns set up yet, we're going to see this create your first campaign. Now, don't worry about this. You're going to create your first campaign and things are going to look a little bit different once you get that campaign set up. But I just wanted to kind of point this out. You're going to have to click create your first campaign, and you can change it down here to a video campaign, and then you'll be able to see this whole dashboard I'm about to share with you. But we're going to talk about basic campaign setup after I give you the tour of AdWords, so don't worry too much about that. So I'm going to jump on over to another one of my accounts real quick that has has already had a campaign set up, so I can give you the full tour. All right, so this is a different account, and as you can see, this is the main dashboard. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. So what's going to happen is we're going to be under campaigns. It's usually the screen you go to as soon as you log in, and as you can see, we've got our campaigns right here. Now, campaigns are just specific goals, if you will. So just depending on what your goal is, you should have one campaign for one goal. Like if we're sending traffic back to a specific squeeze page, all the ads would go under one of those campaigns, right? So here we are. We've got our main dashboard, and as you can see, we've got our campaigns, right? And once you get things set up, you'll have search campaigns as well as video campaigns there. Then we've got our shared library. This is where all of our remarketing takes place, and you can see all our remarketing audiences in here if we click on audiences, so you can see all the different info here. We'll get into this a little bit more when we start talking about retargeting or remarketing, but as you can see, we've got active tags. People are being added to these lists day after day, which is awesome. So we've got the campaigns, the shared library, bulk operations, don't worry about too much, and reports and labels I also don't worry about too much. So we've got our campaigns here. This is, if we click on a specific campaign, right, you can actually see it's broken out into ad groups, campaign settings, ads, videos, and video targeting. But we'll get into that in one of the further modules when we actually start setting up these ad campaigns. So for now, just kind of want to give you the rundown, show you how everything looks. Then we have opportunities up here, not too important. We can click on that. It'll give us a little bit of data. Obviously, I don't have any right now, right? Reports is how you can kind of run different reports, so you can actually create reports. So that's what the reports tab is. We can get some reports if you'd like. You just add new reports, but we'll talk about that in the reporting module. And then we have this over here, which is tools. Now, the tools tab has a lot of really awesome stuff in here. So first off, it's going to allow us to track our conversions. So if we go over here to conversions, we can create conversion tracking pixels and use those in our marketing campaigns, which is going to be very, very beneficial. But we'll cover all of that in the conversions module. Then we have the Google Merchant Center. You can actually tie your account to a Google Merchant Center if you'd like for physical products. Very useful stuff. Keyword Planner and the Display Planner. These are two very useful tools here. So this Keyword Planner is going to help us zero in on keywords, find new keywords, all that kind of stuff. Do that good stuff. And then we also have the Display Planner. Now I use the Display Planner more than I use the Keyword Planner, honestly. And here you can actually see what people are interested in. And let's say we are trying to build a campaign for, I don't know, like somebody's interested in dog training, right? Or dogs, right? Okay, so let's see. People are interested in this dog topic. Oops. And let's go ahead and get ad group ideas. Or placement ideas. Here you can actually see it's going to pull, it's going to tell us a little bit about the demographic of people interested in dogs. This is similar to the audience insights for YouTube, right? Or for Facebook, sorry. So over here we can actually get individual targeting ideas, and you can see here's some different keywords that people are searching for when they're interested in dogs. Interests, there's actually an interest that's dog lovers, pet lovers, bargain hunters, and social media enthusiasts. Topics, these are types of different types of videos that they watch, things like that, so you can see what people are interested in there. Placements, these are all the top websites. We can get their demographics, right? And remarketing, this is actually specific to my account, so that'll look different for everybody. But this Google Display Planner, and we'll get into this a little more when we talk about setting up the campaigns, but this is a great tool to help you dial in your just exactly what's going on with your audience, right? So once again, that is about it as far as the AdWords dashboard goes. Pretty simple and straightforward. All the campaigns are kept here. We click on a single campaign, and underneath that campaign we have all the different ad groups as well. All these different analytics, but we will get into those once we jump into the actual campaign setup and the reporting and metrics. So that is about it for this module number 4, which is the rundown on AdWords for video, or the AdWords dashboard. Really not a ton to it, and a lot more of it will start to make sense once you start setting up campaigns. We'll be able to kind of dive in and start dissecting all of these analytics and really using this dashboard. So that's it for module 4. I will see you in module 5. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now this is module number 5, and we will be talking about the different targeting options. Now this is very important. If you want to run a successful campaign, obviously you have to get your targeting down right. So in this module, we're going to run through the different targeting options. I'm going to break them down with some slides, and then after that, we're going to jump on over to AdWords, and I'm going to show you what each of the categories looks like in there and a bunch of the different options we have when it comes to using these targeting methods. So a couple of the targeting groups we're going to be covering are interests, topics, keywords, retargeting, placements, and demographics. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so with interest targeting, you're able to reach people interested in specific topics, even if they're not watching a video about said topic. So if we're targeting people that are interested in, dogs, right? And that is one of the things you can target people interested in. So let's say we're targeting people interested in dogs. Well, if they are on YouTube watching a video about sports or something along those lines, Google's going to know that they're interested in dogs based on their browsing history, right? So what interest targeting allows us to do is tap into what Google knows about these people and lets us place our ads in front of them even if they're not consuming content about that topic. So there's two things. There's affinity audiences and in-market audiences. Now, affinity audiences, those are just general interests. So Google knows, hey, these people visit this site a lot, about dogs, so they're interested in dogs. So that's what an affinity audience is. It's just people that have shown interest in a topic or, a niche, something like that. Now, in-market audiences are a little bit different, and those are extremely powerful, especially if you're selling products, right? So these in-market audiences are people that are actively researching and considering buying a specific product. Now, when we jump over to AdWords, I'll show you what those in-market audiences are, but these work great for car dealers, things like that. You can actively target people, or you can target people who are actively searching for a new car to buy, or people who are, in the market for personal training classes or something along those lines. Those in-market audiences are basically people who are contemplating making a purchase, and we're actually allowed to tap into that and reach them at the exact moment they are shopping for said products or services. So very powerful stuff right there. Then we have topics. Now, topics allow us to reach people watching videos about specific topics. So whereas interests is based on the browser history or what Google knows they're interested in, topics are based on what type of content they're consuming at that moment, right? So this works for videos, channels, and websites. So we could say, hey, I want my ad to be shown to anybody interested in dog training, right? And what's going to happen is anytime they watch a video about dog training or puppy training, whatever it may be, visit a YouTube channel about dog training, or visit a website if you're targeting the Google Display Network, they are going to be able to see your ad, or you're going to be able to show your ad to them based on the topic of the video or YouTube channel or website that they are on. Now, this is very effective. So, for instance, let's say we are targeting home and garden, right? So that's going to allow us to reach people watching videos or visiting sites related to the home and garden topic. Now, this is very similar to a placement, only it allows us to put one topic in and reach a lot of different people instead of having to individually add placements. Although placements do work extremely well, but we'll get into that shortly. Now, keywords is another way to target, and you can actually have your ads triggered based on words or phrases that people are searching for. And do keep in mind that YouTube is the second largest search engine behind Google on the web right now. So tons of search traffic, and you can capitalize on this or tap into this by using keyword targeting. Now, this type of targeting works best for in-display ads because they show up as the search results, if you recall, and you can actually put your solution or your ad in front of people at the exact minute they are searching for whatever solution you have to offer. Now, when you're targeting keywords, it's important to use auto-suggest. That's where you go over to YouTube, type in your keyword, and see what people are actually searching for. Now, keep in mind, TubeSift does this automatically, and in a second here, when we jump on over to AdWords and I'm demonstrating the keyword targeting, I'll show you exactly what I mean with the auto-suggest. Now, we also have retargeting. Now, this is extremely powerful, and there's actually a whole module in this course dedicated to retargeting because there are a few more steps than just saying, hey, yeah, retarget people. So we're going to be covering those. So there are two different options for retargeting. One of them is rule-based. And I have a typo there, sorry about that. So one of them is rule-based, and that is on YouTube. So the way that's going to work is you can actually, once you link your YouTube account to your AdWords account, you can set up certain parameters, saying something like, if somebody watches any video from my channel, add them to a retargeting list. If somebody subscribes, add them to a retargeting list. If somebody, whatever it may be, you can build these retargeting lists and very effectively target these people based on actions that they have taken on YouTube. And they're already familiar with you, so these types of ads work extremely well. Then we have tag-based retargeting. That's where you put a little snippet of code on your website, and you can actually use those retargeting lists, so you can build up those lists, and you can then run your video ads to all of those people. This is extremely effective and honestly one of the best targeting methods out there, and it works very well once you get those retargeting lists built up. But it isn't something that you use right away because you do have to build these lists, right? Now, the last one we're going to talk about is placements. Now, placements are deadly effective. This allows us to target channels, websites, or individual videos. So the way this works is if a video or website has monetization enabled, it means that they allow ads to be ran in front of their video. Now, let's say we have a dog training product, right? And we want to teach people how to train their dogs. Well, what better way to reach people interested in training their dog than by placing our video ad in front of a video about dog training? We know if they're watching a video about dog training, well, they obviously want to train their dog. So that is why these types of ads are so effective. It allows us to place our ad right where we know our audience is going to be. Now, these videos have to have monetization enabled, as I mentioned, and a lot of times you don't get as much traffic or views from these placements, but the views that you do get are extremely targeted because of the example that I just used and what I was talking about a second ago, where you're placing your ad right where you know that your audience is going to be. And they work extremely well. And once again, TubeSift is the tool that allows us to pull a ton of placements very quickly and ensure that they have monetization enabled. Then we have demographics. Now, demographics is pretty self-explanatory. Age, gender, parental status. That's pretty general for most of these advertising platforms. That's one of the options you get to choose as well. Now, for the rest of module number 5, it's just the brief rundown on all the different targeting options. The rest of the module, we're going to jump over to AdWords and check out all the different targeting options. I'm going to talk about how to know what to target with each of those, which will be a little bit about the research process and how we go about finding these things. So that's the rest of module number 5. This wraps up the slide part, and the rest will be over on AdWords, and I'll be digging in, showing you how all of that works on AdWords. So bye for now. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now in this video, I'm just going to, and the next few videos as well, I'm going to be breaking down each of the targeting groups for you and talking a little bit about when and how to use them. For right now, just keep in mind we're just going over the basics and I'm getting you all completely up to speed on the different targeting groups. We're not using these yet, so don't worry if you don't know how to use these. I just want to explain them and fill you in on what each of them does and how they work and when it's best to use them. So that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the interests. Now, there are two different types of interests targeting, as you probably recall. We have the affinity audiences and the in-market audiences. So let's start with the affinity audiences. Now, what an affinity audience is, it's basically somebody that Google has found through their browsing history to be into one of these topics, if you will. So, auto enthusiasts, people that are into motorcycles. So if you visit a bunch of motorcycle blogs, Google will probably lump you in as a motorcycle enthusiast. So you can then run your ads to, or advertisers can then run ads to you knowing that you are at least visiting motorcycle websites. You do have some interest in motorcycles, right? So that's how these affinity audiences work. And each of these, or not each of them, but some of these have this little black arrow. If you click that, you get a drop down. So keep in mind when you're using these targeting groups, if I throw auto enthusiasts over here, it's going to add all 3 of these: motorcycle enthusiasts, performance and luxury vehicle people, and truck and SUV people. So if you don't want to target, say, motorcycle people, and you just have 2 of these, you would add those 2 like that. So I'll get into more about how to use those when we set up the campaign as well. So in here we also have things like cooking enthusiasts, and you can scroll down and just check out all the different categories they have. You can also do a search by term, phrase, or URL if you would like to, but you don't have to. So we'll go through here. Those are the affinity audiences. Pretty self-explanatory. Just know that these are people that Google knows are interested in these specific things. Now you can get a little more specific and in-depth with your targeting with these in-market audiences. Now what in-market audiences are, those are groups of people, or just people in general, who have been actively researching and considering purchasing one of these different services or products down here. Now the way they know, they just know people have been researching, maybe using Google Shopper or something along those lines, checking, for apparel and accessories. Maybe people are looking for new shoes, right? And they've been, you want to target people who have been shopping for athletic shoes, and you're selling running shoes or something along those lines. Or maybe you're running ads for a running company, a local running company or something, and you want to target people who are interested in athletic shoes or who have been shopping for athletic shoes, doing research, checking out reviews, comparing prices, things like that. Those are all the people that get put into these in-market audiences. So these are very, very targeted audiences that you can run your traffic to with these in-market audiences. So, education, you could target people that are shopping for college, right? Then, they're going to be going to college. Maybe you put some dorm ads or whatever, dorm furniture ads in front of them or something along those lines. And you can just kind of go through here, see all the different things that people may be shopping for. If you're an affiliate for some kind of antivirus or security software, you can probably run your ad in front of people, or put your ad in front of people who have been interested in or shopping for antivirus software, right? And the cool thing about these interest targeting options is that it doesn't matter what they're watching on YouTube. As long as that video is monetized, if you're targeting with these interests, your ad can then be shown, and they don't even have to be shopping for antivirus security software at the exact time that you put your ad in front of them, but since they have been, they are part of your target audience. So that's how interest targeting works. That's about it for this particular video, but in the next one we're going to be talking a little bit about remarketing, and then placements, topics, keywords, and demographics pretty much applies to all of these. So see you in the next video. Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here again. Welcome back to Video X. Now in this video we're going to be talking about topic targeting. Now the way to, or basically what topic targeting is it allows you to place your ad on or around videos about a specific topic. So we can kind of dive in here. So arts and entertainment, if you want to put your ad on or before or around videos about celebrities and entertainment news, you could do so by choosing that topic. They have quite a few topics in here. These are all, not all, but a good chunk of the topics that YouTube videos are usually about, at least the popular ones, home and garden. So if you have some type of gardening or landscaping business or product that you're trying to sell, you can place your ad in front of videos about gardening and landscaping, right? And you can also just kind of pop in here, see all the different things, put product reviews. These are probably mostly product review videos. You can put your ad in front of those. And what topics allow us to do is it's a more broad form of placement targeting, essentially. And placements allow you to go find specific videos about internet and telecom, for example. You can find very specific videos, whereas if you throw internet and telecom in here, it's going to target any video about that, even if you're just trying to target people interested in internet. So kind of keep that in mind. Web services, you can target people watching videos about affiliate programs, right? And not just watching videos, this can also work for websites as well. So this will place your video ad on websites about affiliate programs that allow ads, right? So you can kind of go through here, get an idea of what's in here, what all these topics are about, and you can target people that are watching videos about cats, because everybody watches videos about cats on the internet, right? So you can just go through and check all these out. But these are our different options for topics, just so you can kind of get a general idea. And once again, we will be using these when we set up a campaign, so don't worry too much about it now. Just kind of wanted to give you the rundown, show you how these work. So that is it for the topics video. In the next video, we'll be talking about keywords. Bye for now.